question is, are you ready?
And now that leaves us with.
That's it.
That's it.
I'm up.
Just leaves us with.
We're here.
That's right. We're here.
So we've got John Kalish, and he works very closely with someone that you guys actually might know quite well. He's been around since 1948, is it?
Sometimes it seems like it, you know.
And his dad's name is Bill Finger, but we're talking about Batman, and we have a hero for kids. So, John, thank you so much. And I think it's been roughly about a little over a year since we actually met, and you've been around Crema, and we've had quite a relationship that we've been able to put forth. I'll let you tell them everything you do, and once you hear him talking about that, you're gonna kind of understand why we love this man so much and everything that he's got going on.
Well, it starts with the kudos and the verbiage that we hear from our guests that come up, and how we've done things at Crema and Nona. We are connectors. I mean, right. We really, really are, and we appreciate your support. But now it's your turn. Tell us what you're doing, baby.
It's been a different kind of busy, and I tell you, Crema, it's just been amazing. The connections that I've met here, the friendships that I've developed, it really starts feeling like family, and I'll second what both Anna and Karen said about this has been a struggle. 2019 has absolutely been a struggle. We've had to find new ways of doing old things, and one of those things has been, drive-by things. We did a backpack school supply event in St. Cloud where we provided over 500 backpacks and school supplies to children that had registered, families in need, and we did it as a drive-by event. So we had cars lined up. Our friends at Staples let us use their parking lot, and we had kids do that. And then we took our bus out and we did pop-up events at local businesses where we distributed. So we've distributed over 1,000 backpacks, all following CDC guidelines, keeping the social distancing and not having a crowd gather. So, it's been great. Easter came around and I was like, well, what are we going to do for Easter? The kids can't go out, nothing like that. Yeah. So we did I got a Easter bunny costume. So Bruce Wayne without the billions became the Easter bunny for Easter. We loaded up the truck with Easter eggs and all that, and we went through communities and had the Easter bunny show up. Yeah. And then the night before Easter on Saturday night, we went to local homes of first responders and medical professionals, and we planted eggs in the front yard so that their kids could come out the next morning and get eggs. And we've been keeping the little libraries filled with books. We've been still donating books to schools with the school system. And I've been meeting with other nonprofits to help partner with them. And we met with one yesterday in celebration, Give to Live, which is big on human trafficking. And the hotel kids on 192. Osceola County canceled their Christmas for Kids this year. They normally took care of 1,200 kids at the Tupperware Center.
Even the trick-or-treating Halloween stuff, they canceled.
Yeah. Everything is being canceled. Well, we're going to do something for Halloween for the kids. We're going to figure it out.
But this year it's been so challenging because I'm the president on the board of directors for Feed and Fortify, and as Karen mentioned, and Anna and everybody, so what else can we do for fundraising? And there's so much more demand than previous years.
Well, I guess it might be a little bit early, but we've been talking. We obviously sent out the survey, and what we heard back was we've got enough of you that are saying you want to do something for a social. So yeah. Maybe if you can find Santa Claus again this year,
I can
Perhaps
find
we
Santa.
could get Santa, Batman, the Joker, Wonder Woman, everybody to come out, and I think we're going to plan for an end of the year Christmas party.
Let's elaborate a little bit later on the event stuff because it's going to be very conducive with Canvas on what we can do.
Yes, so we are in the works of getting that stuff set, but I think we're going to do that. So we're going to start pushing for that here real soon. Share that with anybody that you can. This particular part of it is going to go onto YouTube, so look for it. Once you find it, please do share it with somebody else that you know that would be looking to get out safely, and as well that is looking to take care of a little bit of networking. And like we did before, it'll be probably 10 or 15 bucks to join it, and you got to come up with a toy for kids. So
I came with 2 teenage daughters that love to wrap gifts.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Yes, you can do that. And Karen has a Catwoman costume. Of course she does. So.
We need a Catwoman, Karen. We need a Catwoman.
Yeah, you don't have enough that you're doing, Karen. So
yes.
looks like, there you go. You got your Selena Gomez.
All right, we're in there.
People always ask me, how do you find time to do everything you do? And I said, well, my kids are grown and I'm not married, so I do what I want.
Yeah, there you go.
But
But you have a heart for it, so thank you for everything that you do. But what else?
Yeah,
What we got,
it's in Karen and Anna, and it's all about the passion for what you do.
Yeah.
You know, I was a director with Goodwill Industries for a number of years, and so I learned the nonprofit business there, and I learned I like to say I learned the good, bad, and the ugly, and brought all the good to what we do. So we're all volunteer. I don't take any money. Nobody in the organization, everybody is doing it for the right reasons.
Right.
We feel it's important to give back to the community, follow your passion, you know, whatever that passion is. And it doesn't take much to find people that need help. You know, they're all around us.
Yeah.
You know, and you identify the need and then you address the need. We have been blessed to be able to do that. You know, and it's something we're going to keep doing. And like I say, we've been contacted by a lot of folks looking to partner up.
A lot more than previous years.
Oh yeah. It's you know, other nonprofits, other folks trying to do good in the community, and we're out there all the time. You know, I started looking at 2019, going through the albums and the picture albums, and I'm like, man, we did like 7 events in a 4-day period, you know, in 1 week there. And we didn't go a week in 2019 without attending or having one event that helped the community in some way, whether it was books or hygiene kits for homeless veterans, first responders, you know, connecting them with, because a lot of first responders are veterans. They bring the same problems, and I'm sure Anna can attest to this, Karen also. They're bringing the same problems, you know, that they experience at home to work. So we connect with counseling, meals. I mean, it just goes on, and you know, we enjoy it. We love what we do.
Yeah, and you do a great job with it. And also so we know, and we always do talk about bringing the books to Crema, and once we are in Canvas and meeting in person here in a couple weeks, 2 weeks from today, we'll be there.
Yeah.
And we are going to do through Zoom and everything else as well. But you also, and you mentioned the veterans, you also have a thing, no veteran left behind, as well as no kids left behind. So you carry that same mentality, but you get adult books, and adult books does not mean what you guys are thinking, because I know how you guys think, but adult books like novels or
fiction.
Yeah, bigger stories like Moby Dick or whatever else is out there, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, which is actually a really good book. He's got a lot of cool stuff. If you guys have not read that stuff, I am a nerd on all scales. So but you do collect those for them as well.
Right, and we have several little libraries that we handle, even more than we handled last year, because I call them orphan libraries, organizations or people that were handling the libraries. Now again, we go to COVID, so they're not getting out, and some of the older retired folks like me that worried about, you know, exposure and all this, so they're not getting out. So we picked up some more little libraries that we're handling and we're stocking. So we'll put kids books mainly, but we also do adult books.
Okay.
Well, I'll also go, like if I have an appointment at the VA in Lake Nona, I'll grab a box of books and I take those, because they also have some little libraries at the VA that I'll just drop books off to also, or drop a couple.
Can
off.
anybody donate like an Audible if they want to do like electronic? Do you know? Have you ever
Yeah,
looked into that?
yeah, I mean-
I don't know how that works. I don't do Audible. My wife does.
Yeah.
But sometimes if you buy one, you get like one free one. Can something like that be donated?
Yeah, I think if it has a coupon code with it or a code with it, that could be donated.
That's
you
an
know.
option. You don't have to
I'm
drop
a-
that off anywhere.
I'm a page turner myself, you know.
Yeah,
I don't do the Kindle thing or you know, because I want to be able to hold the book and you know, dog ear the pages and highlight stuff that is interesting to refer to later. But yeah,
Just looking
I
for
don't
other
see why
avenues,
not.
man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that. Thank you. Yeah, you know, I didn't even. Yeah, that would be amazing. We did a program with the school district last year where we got a bunch of Kindle pads and donated them to the school district because they had a little thing going with pads with kids and reading. And then there's Osceola Reads out there, which is another organization that takes care of reading, because literacy matters. You know,
Oh yeah.
a child has to embrace reading by the 3rd grade. If you don't get them reading on grade level and enjoying reading by the 3rd grade, their odds of graduating greatly diminish, and their odds of secondary education, you know, about slim to none. So, and education's the great equalizer.
Because then you got this stuff that they start getting
Yeah.
electronic devices at 5th grade or something like that. It's like
Even
really
younger.
this distraction. This takes away from.
Yeah.
We didn't grow up like that. I'm not telling you our age because I'm going to be 60 in November.
You're young.
But you know, we actually did read books. You know, we
Yeah,
didn't have this. You know, we had a Nintendo that didn't went like this, or an Atari. But
Right.
it's so different now because
The
everybody's
LegalVision.
so everything is everybody's so in here like this now, and they're getting younger and younger.
They are.
when they're getting
They are.
phones.
Well, you
Yeah.
see kids, you know, in kindergarten, 1st grade with pads, learning on, well, supposedly.
Well,
learning
now
on
they're studying
pads.
from home. They got to
Yeah.
be on an electronic device.
They do, yeah, and you know, truly, education is the great equalizer. I grew up in the slums in the Bronx in New York, you know, and graduated high school and enlisted in the Army and got out of that and got my education because of the military.
Good.
So it's a great equalizer. You know, you look at folks from the same socioeconomic backgrounds. One doesn't, you know, get further along and one does, and it's just important that we get the kids, you grab them young, you know, start them young and get them to love education, embrace reading, and you know that's the literacy bus, the BAT bus.
Yeah.
You know, get out there and that's a symbol. You know, we'll drive that thing and I'll get a call or a text from somebody just about every time. Hey, I saw the bus going down the road. Where were you headed?
Yeah.
You know, and what are you doing? So it's going to be a symbol for reading and literacy going forward.
Yeah, no, and I think it's great what you've done. Just in the time that we've known you, we've seen a lot of the things that you've done.
Yeah.
It's absolutely awesome, and I agree that these kids gotta know stuff, you know.
And you said you're from the Bronx, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're from Illinois, Chicago area.
Yeah.
I'm from the Chicago area. So when we grew up, we played outside.
Absolutely.
We played outside. We played baseball or, you know, hit 'em out, whatever you call it, stick ball. And
Scully.
nowadays, you know, us living here in Florida, I think I don't see kids playing outdoors unless it's the basketball.
not as much, and that it has been tough this year. You're not having as many as the sports functions and things like that, which that's the other thing. They got to socialize too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You got
Plus, with some of your functions, you actually have a lot of kids that do socialize at a lot of your function. I know that's been held back too.
It has.
But it's a great way when you have kids. And go to his website and you'll see it. It's on there. But he had a quote, and I'm probably going to screw it up. But basically what it says is, you hand anybody a book and it's just a book. But if Batman hands them a book, it's going to be a treasure. And that's the premise behind everything. And he shows up with, really it should be what don't you have, but I know you've got Wonder Woman. I know you've had a Black Panther. You've got the Joker. He's got a Batmobile. You've got the bus. Tons and tons of things. He's also got Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, all of these things. So that way the kids do show up and they do get that personalization with one of their heroes.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
So you actually encompass it more than just the literacy. It really hits it all the way around.
Yeah, and we found that kids identify with characters, and thank goodness now, Karen, we have Batgirl or Catwoman or whatever you want to be, Karen. Okay, but kids identify with characters. We want, and what we try to do is, let's redirect the children, and no offense to anybody that's really into professional sports, but let's make believe those aren't the heroes. Let's make the
they
police.
got the money though, man.
They got the money, but police, firefighters, first responders, nurses, doctors, the real heroes. We try to get kids to identify with those are the heroes. It's not the drug dealer in the neighborhood driving the BMW.
I want to include mom and dad in those.
Yeah,
because they put in. I mean, mom. Come on, my mom is my hero.
Yeah,
and she's 80 years old. God bless her heart.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
she's my hero.
There you go.
But
so you got your personal hero. And it's not a drug dealer, and it's not a guy making $30 million a year for catching a ball.
Yeah.
Living in a gated community behind a wall. Talking about how I'm not gonna get into politics. Anyway, but yeah, let me back off a little bit. I'm gonna hop off the soapbox, but catching kids young, letting them redirect their attention to education, to who the real heroes are, to who you should respect. Your parents, your teachers, the firefighters, the police officers, the first responders.
Oh yeah.
That's where we got to direct the respect, and one kid at a time. One kid, if we change one kid,
and it becomes
mission
contagious from there as well.
It is.
I know we're close on getting out of time. I do want to touch on one thing. Okay, so obviously we've talked about the superheroes and everything, that stuff that you bring to get everybody engaged, but you have a big focus back to a lot of this stuff, and forget even about your first responders and some of that other stuff. Real heroes don't wear capes.
That's right. And we have a gala coming up on 10/10/20. Easy time to remember. Easy date to remember, right?
Yeah.
10/10/20. We're going to recognize unsung heroes. We did it last year. It was the first time gala last year. Over 260 people attended. Judges, lawyers, mayors, police officers, firefighters. So if you will go to the website, that way I can keep this kind of short, aheroforkids.org. Take a look at that. Click on the banner that has, this year was going to be a masquerade party. Now it's a masquerade party. We're holding it at the Embassy Suites, South Orlando. They have given us tons of extra room for social distancing. We're going to have, temperature checks, all the CDC guidelines. We were like, hey, are we going to do this? Or are we not? Yeah, we're going to do it. Because I think if we don't get back to normal, we're never going to get back to normal.
Yeah.
Our tables are spread out. We still have tickets available. If you're interested in coming out, get on the site. You can click the link. We had over 1,000 people vote for the heroes. We took nominations. We took the top 3 nominations. I don't want to spill the beans on the winners, but one of the, somebody won a Veteran of the Year, and it's a member of Crema de Nona.
Now you guys got to go.
Now you got to know. But we recognize these folks, veteran, police officer, firefighter, citizen, nonprofit, business,
Is it a teacher?
medical teacher. Yeah, of the year.
And I could tell. You could tell I voted because I remember the.
Yeah. And it's just really great to recognize that, folks. It's going to be a great evening. We've got Brooke Envell, who is a big country, and I'm not a big country person, but a big country. You know, she is a great girl, great young lady, I should say, and does a lot of volunteer work. She's going to be entertainment during the cocktail hour. Then we have a DJ because we didn't want to bring a band and add people to it. Last year we had a band, but this year we have a DJ, and it's just going to be nice. Our title sponsor is HBH Law, and Glenn Harris is actually going to be our MC for it, so I can get some time to enjoy it, because last year I was the MC, gave out the awards, did all that, and I was like, oh man, this was a great event, but I didn't enjoy a bit of it because I was working the whole time. So
Awesome.
Excellent. So aheroforkids.org, go there right off the header. As soon as you get there, you'll see one spot of it. You can click on that. If you want to go to the event page, you can go there and click on. There's a whole bunch of clicky stuff you can do there. There's also sections on there if you just want to donate to the cause, and you can also go to their Facebook page and various other things. But we love you, man.
I love
Appreciate
you guys.
it, man.
I love everybody that I've seen for a year.
Again, we can't wait. We're going to get this Christmas social going, so maybe we'll have Batman, the Joker, the Batmobile, Santa Claus, and the whole array. So start planning. Again, like we did last year, $15 and a toy, and we're going to put some of those proceeds right back into A Hero for Kids, and yeah, a lot of cool stuff. But thank you.
Thank you so much.
Use the discount Real Hero, no space, Real Hero, and you'll get a Crema de Nona discount for tickets.
So Real Hero, and that way. So hope to see all of you guys there on October 10th. At what time?
It's going to start at 5 p.m.
5 p.m. So,
and it's going to drag all night. We're going to have a great time. We've got craft wine there is going to be there. Drinks are available. It's going to be a great meal. Chicken, salmon, or vegetarian for any of you vegetarians. And Embassy Suites by Hilton has done a great job. Sarah Mannix, she's just good people, and really is just. And silent auction, live auction by Ricky Booth is going to be our auctioneer again this year, and the dude is so funny. He's a member of the Osceola County School Board right now. He's running for commissioner, but it's not a political thing. But the guy is just amazing. Him and his wife are just champions of education.
Awesome.
Excellent. You can find his information, again, aheroforkids.org. You can also go to cremadenona.com, and we've got various links on that to get you over there as well.
Thanks for watching. See ya!